Okay, so let's go over again some more backtesting. We're gonna resume from the 11th, which is gonna be this week. So this week from the 11th, making sure it's actually the fucking 11th this time. with CPI and PPI and Powell speaking in PM session. I don't care about that. So as usual, we're gonna go to India and we're gonna profile the gold and silver, which as of now, by the way, they're not like extremely correlated. Like overall, probably the weekly and whatnot will likely expand in the same direction. But yeah, like because this is 2019. Well, yeah. So there's not a whole lot of like movement in these two. I don't even know why I chose to like backtest them, but at this point, so very clearly last week expand created a wick. So we have internal range liquidity here, which is there's a gap, right? Here we don't have a gap though. So yeah, well, we have these lows and this. Now the thing is though that this is technically not a swing point. So if we're gonna trust the high today, we need a 4 hour gap here. Okay, we might actually get it here. But how do you profile this? Because like okay, so we filled like this low, then we just rebalanced, and now we get an hourly CSD here. Did we leave any failure swings? No, we left this, but straight 4. As of silver, we are retraced the saddle gap and we don't get the CSD. It just also are expecting this as of now. So let's go 30-minute. It's not extremely V-shaped here, so I don't like this BA yet. Yeah, I'm not trading this. Very likely I'm not. Okay. Okay, that would be a V-shaped CSD. Now can we get the continuation? We also get it here, right? Okay, yes. Can we get the continuation here on gold? Unfortunately we do, but it's that. Yeah. Yeah, no, this 1 minute is not. It's probably gonna get there to those lows. We get this one. So what's this one? It is a new fractal. It is a 30-minute, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. This high is I don't know, it's yeah. So 9M is about to open here. This OB is very small. We are very low into the range. So I don't know if this is pretty good, I'll be honest. Because ideally short this, but I don't like this OB. This is a little bit better. We can still try it, in my opinion. Sort of likely to expand. And 9 AM just opens high first. Okay, so I just demanded a new fractal here. That would have been better. Yeah, that would definitely been better. Okay, so what about these assets? Um, okay, took a bit to load. So we're just slowly going higher. Technically, this past week, we're known as a C2. Well, see the daily close. We have a gap, but the problem is like I cannot be bearish. Like we hit this, right? And this is C2. Like I am not expecting lower prices necessarily. We have SMT at this low plus PSP as well. Like this is a pretty good reversal. Would be a very good reversal here. So I'm not bearish at all. We have a low inside of this 4 hour gap. It's very small. But the SMT fill. Same thing here. And we expand away from it. Well, the thing is though, there's like no drawn liquidity for today. A bunch of hourly highs. We definitely target these hourly highs. Uh, 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 mm. And the day kind of also is pretty overextended. We'll try the same hourly highs here. I don't think we'll be able to expand past these. Have equal highs here. This is very good, right? Because we leave these highs and now we're retracing again. We leave these highs. Right, this is very good. Good framework. Okay, so let's go. Let me see if there is a gap. There is a gap. I think we probably want to take out this low, but by the way that closed on some of these assets at least. We are in a gap though, right? But that's the most obvious one right here. Is this also in a gap? It is. We have S&T here. Like this actually. We could actually take this. No, every asset does CSD, no, but this CSD is not the best on like ES, I would say. Yeah, this so B is not something I would trust. But this on NQ, this looks pretty good. Let's see where 2R is real quick. Right. We could take this as a positional. Because it's pretty early, but I think it should be fine. Because what we see is every asset do this. Every asset does this, right? Except for RTY, but again, I don't care if I'm trading NQ here. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's valid to me. Okay, so we do get the 5-minute CSD here. Oh, okay, that's very unlucky. You get it in silver. It's a new fractal. It's not a split point there. Technically, it's the 30-minute C2 in the forming. Oh, this could be valid actually. Problem is I need to war with this. Yeah, I definitely do. So if you can get it, this will also be pretty DLC. Okay, so this is a market open, so these houses are expanding. Yeah, I think it looks like we want to take out this low, but this to me was worth a shot to take this. Good wave probably for the 5-minute, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, what a V shape. What a V shape here. Okay, so this also we have SMT here as well. Now the problem is that NK is gonna get there first. Right. Oh, by the way, wait. Why do I not have this? Let me pause. Okay, there it is. Now we have all time from you know showing. So what is this? Does this wick support expansion? Okay, it's still bugged, but yeah. This is the candle here. To me it does. It's very small wick on every asset. Now of course the problem is NK is gonna get to this high first. Right, so how do we trade that? And also this 3-minute, can I trust this 3-minute? I mean, yeah. Looking at RTY, I can definitely could. Also, this is still respecting the gap, right? Then close below it. We can try this as well. The problem is that this asset took out that high, but yeah, I mean, so that's the highest point of the day. Oh, you can get 2.5 where I'm still in this trade, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens here. And I think this is gonna be a loss. Yep, that's very unlucky. Okay. So 2 losses for that day, and I mean 3 losses actually. Oh, what a way to start. Yeah, this house is reversing with equalos. I really don't know. I really don't know what this is about. Because if this did take this, I'll go break even on silver or close my position. Again, I guess it did it exactly when I entered actually. Um, well, I don't know if he actually does take it out. Is it still bugged? Okay, so apparently we want to retrace again. Okay, and this is bugged again. Okay, we're just gonna leave further swings here. It just doesn't make any sense for getting this deep retracement to me. Most of the time this is the leading asset, so the reason to resync if this wants to expand lower usually is, or at least this one. Um, it's usually we take out these. But okay. Apparently we don't get that. And we'll just be observing this day because it took 3 hour loss actually. I cannot trade this day anymore. So I'll see what happens at 10. Damn, this indicator is fucking scuffed. I wonder why that's the case. Let's try this. Let's try that. I mean, I don't think it fixes it, but okay. So this is the 4 hour close. Holy, yeah. Like just it just doesn't make any sense to reverse like that. Like there, here, leaving even more phase. Yeah, we have SMT here, but do we see expansion away from it? I guess we do. Not clean. But I'm just expecting this to hit this high, right? So that we get 2 stages. Oh yeah. Guess I was wrong there. So this is 10. We have to keep in mind also, like, the reason I took it on YM is because this, which is like the lagging asset, at a V-shaped CSD, like this, right? So that's why I'm trusting YM to hit the same high that this is actually trading towards. But no, we were just wanting to here. Do we even have a bearish gap? No, we don't. Right, so we're just creating even more feeder swings. Yeah, that's very unlucky, man. I'm pretty sure it's gonna like. I also got my whole bias for today wrong, but yeah. So now we have SMT. Whatever. I don't trust this CSD, but you can see like this asset is very likely to hit this. Yeah, it's like. What would I should probably you should probably take like the first CSD. But yeah, okay. That would have been a loss, I guess. What is YM doing? Why are we chopping around like this? And why are we reversing leaving equal lows? These are all questions I actually don't know how to answer, like, as of now. Can we just get a deeper retracement? Okay, I remove this indicator, man. It's not working. I don't know why. And yep. I don't know, this PA is something. We have no sense of direction whatsoever. So we're retreating inside this 4 hour gap though. Perhaps we can get a short here that I cannot take because I'm down too much. We have a SMT filler looks like with this gap all the way up here. Well, it's not necessarily super V-shape. Yeah, we're just consolidating. As you can see, what I mean, RTY is the strongest, so it's gonna get to this. Yeah. Or deep retracement as well. And we actually inverse this gap. This is so weird. Like, okay, we're leaving even more for this swings. I didn't see that. I actually don't know to backtest this properly. Like, okay, so we're expanding lower here. So us taking out the high today could be a reason to go lower here. I don't know what this PA is, but how can we predicted this PA though? Oh, now we're reversing. Never mind, I guess. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Okay. I'm gonna skip that day. And I took 2 or 3 hour loss. Yeah, okay. Oh, we end up reversing with equal lows. Okay. Let's go next. Yes. Yeah. I mean, every house is just kind of consolidating. So we printed as a C2 yesterday, and then we don't get the continuation. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I should probably what I should do is we're ranging where we don't take out the high or the low, and I just did this. I'm just waiting for one of these to be hit, and if it does, I can trade probably the other side. So we're just gonna wait. I'm not gonna trade this higher. I need this as C2, but leaving fair swings. So what about these houses? So we're clearly disrespecting Tuesday's wick here, right? To trade this lower. You don't respect the Q of it. We're already trading above Tuesday's high. So again, I'm still bullish. Could we predicted that? I don't know. Probably wouldn't put it in a wick, but it's not even that. It's not even that. Also, this also just shoot through this high. Okay. So it's looking like this house is failing to invade. Now, of course, this is 8. So we'll see, but it's gonna be looking gold and silver here. We're very close to this high, I'll be honest. Let's just not touch gold and silver unless they break out of this consolidation. Even this high, bro, can be considered the consolidation high. Yep, actually. Yep, there is. Oh, not even these highs. Crazy. I'm not gonna touch this shit. So let's actually just go to 9. And we're gonna leave these right here. We're probably not gonna engage with that today. Alright, so I just focus on EDCs. Yeah, so what would be my daily drawn liquidity if this high? Already invalidating the wick, so RTY trades into that high. So let's see if we can get some square switch on YM to catch up. Right. So the 4 hour, we expand away, we got V-shaped CSD. Now this low actually is pretty good. It's pretty important and a gap away from this reversal. That's very ideal. So if we have this gap though, I think we probably want to retrace inside of this gap. I am guessing, or at least some of these assets because, yep, that's not a gap yet. Let me go for first the hour. Yeah, I'm very confident we're trading into this gap. At least one of these assets for sure. And this has an hourly gap here, so this could hold and we could get SMT fill. That would be pretty insane. Let me try these same assets this low. This low and this. Yeah, strength switch right here on YM, that would be super good. Picture YM higher or RTY gets deeper retracement. So yeah, I'm very confident we're gonna hit those lows. So close. Let's see. It starts speed shaping actually. Yeah, that's that's not even the driver. Crazy. I'm 15. What a fucking close, but what are we reacting from? And the 30-minute is now loading. Okay. We haven't reacted off of a gap. We do have like SMT. So we did get the SMT here. Right, where it's actually with this low. And it's V-shape. But that's the highest point of the day, right? It is. So yeah, these 4-hour highs as our next target, ideally. But see how we react off of this. Okay. I'll be willing to trust this gap actually to hold. It's like this is a 50-minute CSD. Well, it's about to be actually. If this gap holds, it's gonna be a 30-minute CSD. We're so close to that high. I would trust this personally. And unfortunately, we get cooked with the driver. And if I just waited, I'm guessing. Oh, this looks like the strongest now, still. I should probably just wait for the driver here. Yes. Or for a proportion block. So you still have SMT. Can we get the CSD though? So it starts reversing. Now we expand. And now that, yeah, the thing is, now that this has to trade into this low and it's reversing, now we can trust this SMT to hold. Now the thing is, can we get to over that high? What is this? That's a 4-hour. Ideally, we just work through all this, but yeah, so we didn't get this trend switch, fortunately. So ES is actually trading very close to BEs as well. Where is ES though? It's not in a gap, some shit. Yeah, I don't like this PE on ES. This is a little bit cleaner. Like we're trying to avoid that high. Which is this gap pretty much. Maybe my limit. This gap. Yep. Yeah, so we hit that drawn liquidity, so I probably have to remove this, and this is very unfortunate. Another trade we missed out on. That sucks. We could get the continuation possibly, but on like ES with SMT fill, perhaps. It's very high into the range, but still doable. So PSP here. I should do trade inside of this gap. So we do get this CSD. Can I trust the swing point? Not really, in my opinion. Wait, let me see. You have like SMT fill. Oh, thank you. Like, I like this CSD though. This 5-minute, perhaps. Yes, we still have SMT. So, I believe. Oh, this is becoming a little bit too deep of a retracement though. We have SMT between these as well. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna get there. Yeah, the problem is dynamic. I guess kind of open side first. But yeah, this is C2 here as well. We really want to see thank you hold this gap. Otherwise, like there's no longs here. There's this 30 minutes as well. As well truck it. Yeah, so we do get a V shape here, at least, but do inverse that gap. Oh, what a fucking V shape there. Alright, we guys should trade ES here. To these highs. Yeah. It's just creating a 30-minute swing point. The thing is, we do need 2R with those highs, though. Can we get that? Can we get that? I think this is the strongest, but I'm not really expecting a retracement there. Okay, that's very unfortunate. And yeah, because I cannot enter market here. Unless we got this 5 minute first. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's no drawn liquidity above this high, so I have to place my limit order there, and that's another mistrade. Oh, so this is the this is currently lagging asset though. Like the inverse that gap. I don't want to trade this CSD. It just doesn't make any sense. This is already trading at like above that high. And Q gives this. So again, no trade, which is unfortunate. And just it's DP. So missed out on that. I cannot log in Q here. I don't think it's gonna get to the same high. I'm not expecting it necessarily. This would be like extremely large stop loss as well. I guess we could have tried, but yeah, auto trade ES. That's definitely likely to get to that high as opposed to NQ. So that's gonna end the thing for this day. And no trades. You can see, yeah, we just exhausted rate for the day. Hindsight, this would have pushed past that, but we don't know for sure. And this also hit the drawn liquidity. And yeah, but what? First that. Need these two. Gold and silver engage with the range high or low. No, so we're gonna leave the drawings there. So this is Tuesday. Again, no trade. And we have CPI. So let's go in New York session. We're gonna skip 30-minute. There it is, 8:30. Now we look at the still have engaged with any of those levels, so I'm not gonna like trade these. Actually, we did. Okay, so we do have SMT. So let's go gold and silver real quick. So we hit the low. The weekly is opening low first here. It's the low. We currently have SMT. But we're leaving all these favors wins still, so I don't like that. I don't like that. I already trade silver here, honestly, if I'm being honest. I already trade silver. If the jar, especially if the jar is bullish here. Okay. I guess I'm. Okay, there's no internet. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So as I was saying, I already trade silver here because left all this lowers in liquidity. Especially if the driver is bullish, this wick does not matter as much. So we're gonna have to wait for the driver to even like trade that. Nope. Let's go to the daily close. Bullish expansion as we were expecting. Can we get to this actually? It's getting pretty close now. This asset is very close. Yep, there is. Now, a lot of days in expansion, and the day looks like it opens high first. So it's almost a requirement that CPI is bullish, and we just fail to manipulate the eye today to get to this. Otherwise, like I'm actually, well, not leaning bearish necessarily, but I'm expecting a retracement here. Well, let's go with 4 hour. So this is not a swing point, so probably want to take this low. Unless it's an hourly buy, I doubt it is. Yeah, it wouldn't be the cleanest. It is like the creation of a swing point. There is SMT there. Okay. There's SMT here. Okay, so if we're gonna trust that low, this gap has to hold. Very simple. And let's go 3 minute, 5 minute. Or not. We're here. We engage with the low there. What the driver does. Okay. So how close do we get to that? Let me do 1 minute. Okay. We got pretty close. I mean, not to the gap, but to that low. See how we react here, though. Yeah, so we do get a V shape here. Do we get a swing point? Again, triple equal lows, and whatnot. So here I'll be training a reversal. So this is the first CSD. Here, technically, it's already a reversal. No, this is, I mean, yeah, it will be the second CSD here. We didn't have SMT. Might just trade gold here. The thing is, the problem is the close. I mean, depends. Let's see 2R with probably high the day here. You can get that. That would be pretty good. Yeah, we can. You must stop pretty close to that. So we can try this. I'll see what happens here. So these houses are also like looks like they're reshaping. So we get a V-shape here as well. No, I think I need a proportion block because this is a very wide stop loss here. So which asset was close to that daily draw? I think it was ES. What tripping? No, it's definitely not ES. It was RQ. I mean RQI, yeah, and NQ, but wait, are these equal highs? Or a fucking wait, what a fucking draw liquidity. Oh, and this is also like V-shaping it a little bit more. Problem is there's no like no bulky CSD for me to trust this. So we can try this prior to the drive. I mean, I will probably have them on a proportion block there. Okay, we're just gonna expand. Unfortunately, I cannot trade this. There's like, you know, I want to trade this. Hasek is just closer to that, but again, the right's the strongest overall. But yeah, there's no bulky CSD. There's no gap fill. There's not enough. We can trade a 50-minute continuation here though, for sure. Actually get this, but it's very high into the range. I guess we haven't hit anything significant here to where, but this is 9M open. Yeah, this is 9M open, so we can probably take out this low. I'm not trusting that to hold, right? We actually did take out that low, in fact. So we get a gap here. PSP as well. Okay. PSP is empty fill, but actually I cannot trade that prior to the driver. Like I personally like not to trade like SMT fill because that's just generating free swings so that the driver can take them out. Okay, so we actually I didn't check this gap. Fill this gap. Okay. No, we don't get continuation there. Alright, we do get this V shape, and this is with the driver. That's very unfortunate. Perhaps we got a 5 minute first. Nope. Perhaps we get here. We get a 5 minute. Nope. And so yeah, this is unless we're gonna trade NQ, which is just like the shittiest asset here. Look how close it is to this low. Here there's like pretty much nothing. You don't get this 5 minute either. Neither that one. And yeah, we're just kind of chopping around even on gold. Silver is sort of expanding. Yeah, so draw again. Don't liquidity, right? Faces a price correctly, right? We respect this gap, but there's no entry here. That's really sucks, man. Like I'll probably need to start trading the 1 minute if I want to get these entries. I'm assuming like I will not touch this, but like the CSD here you can probably trade. like that. Okay. Want to start doing that because it is something I want to start trying as well. So we'll see. Okay, so here on gold, so we get this CSD and we have these highs. I don't want to see the retracement here. I just want to see one-sided expansion. We just created a new swing point. This candle open low, create in a low, right? This is something I do. It's a little bit discretionary. This 30-minute candle, so it open, makes a low, and starts expanding. If this is going to be an expansion phase of price, most of the time you don't want to see either the low or the opening price of the candle being revisited once it starts to expand, right? So once we have a CSD, that's how I personally like to manage my trade here, right? So in this case, right, since it's starting to expand, I don't want to see this come back down to the entry, not the entry, my bad, to the opening price of this candle, right? That just does not support expansion. That's like just a deep retracement that I do not want. So you have that. Yeah, so this is actually reversing here. Right, we should actually trade. We could actually trade this lower. I left a bunch of facing, but we need to wait for this 10-hand close. Yeah, we have to. We have to wait for that, and then we can use some of these gaps as our drawing liquidity if we start rejecting this. Well, it looks like this is like just like expanding through. Yeah. See. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare, bro. I'll be so pissed if we actually leave that there. Wait. Okay, so we get a very deep retracement here. Okay, so this is 10. Alright, we should be able to hit that TP. We have this 15-minute gap, yeah. Like, that's kind of even a fair swing. It's not even like ideally you hold till this, but yeah, we're trying to get to R, so could get to R really high today. So good there. I could actually have used. Yeah, actually, if I used the bodies here, I would have been stopped out. But I would probably use something like this. So let's see the 4-hour close. Actually, do fail to manipulate this high, both on YM and ES. So I can't really frame shorts unless we hit this again. And we get SMT. And this close is not the best, I'll be honest. Do we even get the CSD? We haven't gotten this. We haven't gotten this one. And this is a pretty deep retracement leaving equal highs, so I don't think this is a good frame for too short. Okay, so this is a TP. Yeah, there is. I mean, wasn't this obvious? I was very likely to hit these highs off of like SMT with the range low, right? I should just wait for these type of trades. All right, and it's gonna hit. Yeah, this could have been 4R almost, but I stopped out 2R person. So I'm not taking this CSD because we have equal highs. And this asset doesn't look like it's a reversing gear. This kind of looks like a retracement to me, right? We're retracing inside this 15-minute gap. So unless we hit that high. All right, so now it's actually reversing because of this. You're getting bear CSDs inside of gaps. Now this is not clean PA, but we could short this actually. I'm expecting the next candle here to respect this. And wherever my liquidity would be like an hourly gap, these hourly swing lows here. It's enough V-shapes so where I can take this actually. And yeah, this does CSD should hold. Here, we can enter market because like that's my draw liquidity. We can try this. We can try this. Yeah, we get shit on. I don't know why. Well, so we get like a strength switch here. We got that high. Is this actually gonna hit this? I guess we didn't inverse this gap. Oh. Why is this happening? Okay, we didn't leave equal lows at least. Could this been avoided? Well, I guess we're not trying to like Yeah, I guess we're trading away from equal highs. Like the reason to go lower on YM is gonna be this high. So now we have SMT with that. Okay, we get a V shape here. And this starts rejecting it. See if we get a 1 minute CSD. No. I don't know if you can trust this then. This CSD here. Yeah, this PA is something else. You do get these two. Let me do 1 minute chart real quick. Okay. I think this is way better here because like now there's an SMT. So if we're trying to be bearish, this should hold. Yep. Yep. This also now start reversing. What is happening here? And we're probably gonna get cooked. YM starts expanding lower. Okay, I will go break even here because now YM is catching up. It's about to hit this low. I don't want to see another deeper. That's not the lowest point of the day. I mean, let's skip. Okay, so yeah, these gaps should hold. I don't want to see deeper retracement again. Okay, so we had that CSD. See, yeah, there is. So we almost get stopped out here. I think it's why I'm wanted to get a deeper retracement here. So we could have waited for. Actually, no, we're gonna stop out if I wait for this other CSD. Oh yeah. So yeah, we don't care about NQES because this PA is really not it. And yeah, we stop right there. Okay. So that's the 13th. Let's go PPI. I'll probably skip, I'll be honest. Okay, so we engaged with the range high and now we reject it, but we took out the range low on gold and silver. So I mean, this is a clean framework for shorts, but okay, so we have SMT at the highs, and this could be our drawn liquidity, but like we're already we're overextended. Like we got the drawn liquidity, the most obvious drawn liquidity on gold. So now we took out the range high, took out the range low. So like this is already low probability. I need like hourly swing point or some shit. Alright, so we can actually okay, look at the indices real quick in the meantime. See the weekly profile. So yeah, we're expanding. Ideally, we trade towards this high. I guess we disrespected the wick of a C2, so we're trading towards this. Now there's like 2 days left, so okay, R2 is right there. R2 is right there. And then I guess yesterday reversed after hitting that. Okay, so we hit this. Oh, I was close actually. Okay, so we didn't hit all these. We didn't even hit this. What the fuck that is my PP? At those point of the day? I don't know. Or you can definitely just go breaking it up below the lowest point of the day. And then if this wants to expand lower, it will. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, you just get break even. Okay, so we get a deeper retracement. No, the state opens low, puts in low inside of a key level. No, it's not from its previous stage low, right? So this is yeah, I'm said data. This is actually pretty good. You have SMT here as well. So YM ES and RTY are the strongest. Now, of course, there's no SMT on RTY, but we have SMT with NQ here. Actually don't like the low today. So we have PSP here. Perhaps you want to retrace. I don't know. I mean, this depends on the driver here. Let's see, the driver is bearish. We could definitely retrace inside of this gap. Bullish CSD here as well. There's no gap here as well. Okay, so this is very scuffed. I do not want a long RTY. I'm looking at this 4-hour chart because like it's rejecting the highs. We have left kind of relatively equal lows here, and we created just a north face. So it's like this could be bearish, but of course we're very, I mean, fairly close to this, or we could get there like tomorrow probably if we today expands. So here we appears this high still. Wait, that's actually so good. If we get a strength switch here, okay, so this is before the driver. We are retracing sort of gaps here, bullish CSD. Okay, this is actually very good. This could be a decent positional entry, even if the driver is bearish. Let's see. I'm expecting this 15-minute gap to hold. Now, I personally don't take positions prior to like PPI, CPI. We could try this. Even if it's bearish, we could try this. Let's try it. I almost never do this, so I'll do it at the gap here. Let's see. Okay, we just got cooked. All right, that was just a try. I would probably not left that trade there. All right, what a PPI released. Okay. So what is happening on these? Oh, you just ripped. Okay. This was PPI, right? 14th. Yep, PPI. So PPI was kind of more important than CPI. Okay. I think it might be just. Could this be wrong? I don't know. Could be. The 14th. So yeah. I mean, perhaps. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay. No, it's core retail sales. Look at this shit. Okay, that's why. Yeah. Okay. It's not PPI in itself because it's this. Yeah, that's free. That's bearish for indices. How do you trade this now? Crazy. Work crazy work. Oh, we trade silver back into a range. Previous day's high. I don't even think previous day's high is reachable. The current high of the day. That could be something. And these houses we just want to wait for 10 a.m. probably. Man, I cannot trade this unfortunately. Yeah. So this pretty much fucked everything. We can actually trade RTY lower though. We can get a retracement here, some sort. Oh, we're probably not gonna get it. So that's already fair to my plate. So we're gonna try RTY because like super overextended. Again, we left these fair swings, so that would be the only asset I'm kind of willing to trade here. There's SMT at the highest point, like that's previous day's high, but you know, I guess you could see this on lower time. We kind of opens high first, but it's just the news driver that does this. Like if there's no news driver, we're probably not getting this bearish overreaction. So we get a 15-minute gap here. Now gold is actually strongest, so I'm gonna be looking at that, even though it's kind of trading towards this, which is kind of high resistance. So you can see like, how do you trade this? Like we failed to play this high, but there's no clear draw here. We have, I guess we left these equal highs. We could try that. Oh, we already have a CSD. This is where you can anticipate SMT fill. Alright, wherever we don't have that, we have this low. We just struck it like this. You can see, like, yeah, this is where you could anticipate SMT fill, but we want to see this reverse, otherwise it's like no way. Let's strike this 15-minute gap. I don't think that, yeah, it's not gonna be filled. Well, what a crazy day of extension lower. Yeah, we're just ripping. I mean, here, there's like no more draw on ES. Let me do daily. Already inside the daily gap, so like that would be my draw liquidity here. I don't want to like, I don't want to do a deeper retracement of that. Or even here we hit that. Yeah. I think we're gonna skip this day for the indices. Let's just hope perhaps we can get something here. I don't know what silver is doing. I mean, I'd rather have silver hit this low at this point. Yeah, it is CSD here. So I don't know what, I mean, these are correct. There's like no way you trade this, in my opinion. We already have extend, like we extend like versus NQ. Oh, it's 60 points though. I mean 60 points, no 270. What am I saying? Well, 91%. Yeah. So you don't have SMT fail. I don't like the CSD. So that's the driver. We're just consolidating here, man. I don't like this as well. How you trade this? So we definitely retraced inside of a gap here. Yeah, we have SMT fill. Oh, what would be my draw liquidity, man? Just read like this 4 hour. Since we failed to play this low. This? No, that's a stretch in my opinion. No, there's no way. You got all these fair swings. Yeah, I'm not trading the indices. Yep, just like no draw liquidity here. Yeah, like NQ could get to this low, but that would be pretty insane. So that would be extremely insane. My bad. So we get this. Okay. Do we have SMT here? No. And see, I kind of would have wanted SMT at these lows. So we do get this CSD here, but it's not V-shape. Look at this wick. I thought we need that wick. What are we doing? Okay, the 1 minute's pretty V-shape here, but 10 is approaching, right? This is almost 10, yeah. I think you could definitely get there, but I don't like this overall. See if we get the continuation CSD here. Okay, we get? No, we don't get it. Oh, shoot. Got this. I could probably trust it. See, do we get a 5 minute? No, we don't. That's unlucky. Okay, so now these stars expanding higher. Hey, I wouldn't sure short this, I'll be honest. So this 10 AM, let's see. PSP? No. Yeah, so we're not failing to manipulate this low. We are on the R assets. I don't want to trade this higher as well. We're just cooked here. There's like no trades here. And gold and silver are just consolidating. So we have SMT here. Bro. I guess these are reversing here, bro. With equalize? Yeah, okay. You just don't trade that. So we get this CSD. Okay. But that's not really a swing point. Thought it might have been. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're just I mean, actually, if you get this CSD, we can actually trade this lower. Off of this gap, that could actually be good. Yeah, we don't get it. Alright. Alright, we get this fairly choppy. See if we can get continuation CSD here. Okay, let's see. Is that the new 15 minute? Yeah, I'll trust this. It's a very tight stop, but we should just expand higher. Oh, it's not a 5 minute. Ooh. This could actually stop us all. I'll try it. Why not? Alright, we can actually just already go, almost go break even here. Yeah, we can go break even there. Yeah, you don't want to look at these assets, bro. I mean, honestly, like, you could definitely go for this because like there's like equal highs, but yeah, I have to go for 2 fixed. think it does hit to our objective. It's just kind of consolidating. So it hits this. Let's see. Here is like no reason to reverse unless we hit this high. So there is, yeah. It would have hit this, of course. But again, I just need direction, I just need 2R. So I mean, honestly, that's probably the only trade where I could frame that day. Alright, so let's go over Friday. No news. So New York session. It's gonna be 8. And so we get a bullish C2 and we hit this. Now the weekly here is like it's extremely large. So we could actually hit previous week's high. Well, that's nothing past it. That's for sure. We can definitely hit previous week's high here. On gold though. This asset, I don't think you can trade even towards this high. It's just so heavy. The downside for some reason. So we hit this. We definitely need to rebalance here. And I don't know why it's not loading. Okay, let me hit the refresh real quick. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart. So we hit this relevant swing. Currently we're rejecting it. Again, I would trust the swing point to hold because it's just like we're leaving too many fair swings. So I'm still bullish. Let's see. So yeah, an hourly C2 here. Wait, that's actually good. No, it's not PSP. Man, there's like no strength switch, I swear. That's, yeah. This is not even a C2, so I want to see this low being hit. If I want to trade this reversal. Let's see the 5-minute, 3-minute. So we get this 3. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we just expand. Okay. See if we can get a proportion block. Okay, never mind. We're respecting this 15-minute. We're still leaving fair swings here. So we do hit that low. Let's see if we can get SMT like that. Still 1 minute. What a 1 minute V shape here. That's not reversing though. Let me look at the 1 minute real quick. Okay. So gold is also gonna hit this. Now at this point, this 4-hour candle here does not support expansion anymore. So we probably want to wait for 10 a.m. I guess. Let's see. I mean, it's still a small wick, but just deeper retracement. We have 1 hour left. So this closes. Yeah, we want to wait for 10 for sure. Unless we can get like positional before 10. So that's 9, wherever. So we have 30 minutes with PSP here. But there is SMT. Like ideally you're just trading gold here. Wait, so we actually get this plus the continuation. That's a low, my bad. We got this low. So this 30-minute gap. Yeah, but the problem is this wick is yeah, extremely large. So we get the continuation here. Right, so this is the first CSD, and we get the continuation as well. Well, technically this is the first, but yeah. So this wouldn't be too bad. The problem is wick size here. And yeah. So let's go over profile. Let's profile the indices real quick. So what a deep, this is not a good sign. Okay. I guess it's because we want to put SMT, but that's not a good sign overall. Yes, there is kind of consolidation. So wait, do I even take it? So we have SMT here. Can we get to this high? No way. No. So you have SMTs at the lowest point of the day. And we have a V shape. So this kind of slow wick. Like that's fine, honestly. And how the fuck do we even trade this? Like, I need to trade this swing point, but yeah. We need a deeper retracement here. I don't think I can trade this gap this high into the range. Or like a cut. I mean, we have... Actually, we could. Let's see. Okay. But it has to be in every single asset, or there has to be like SMT fill. Or SMT with like this though. I should want to trade prior to the driver. So we could take this trade here. I just don't like silver where silver is, I'll be honest. Even the daily doesn't support expansion here. It's such a deep retracement here. It is like an hourly C2. Like it should just expand here, but there's something I don't like about this. Like I'd rather trade this and just wait for the second CSD. So this is the first one where, yeah, honestly, I'd rather trade gold here. Yeah, look at that. We're so much closer to the highs, even though we have PSP. See what happens here. So do you have, wait, let's see. Do you have SMT fill? No. Okay. Well, that's unlucky. We don't get a trade entry. Yep, we don't. Well, now we have this. I mean, yeah, that's why I didn't want to trade silver. Look how slow it is. You know, gold technically at PSP. It's just expanding. Silver's all, it's already here. I mean, like, there's no drawn liquidity for me to trade this. We can actually get 2R with that, to be fair. We could try this. I just really want to see what happens on gold here, though. Okay, so gold is sort of failing to manipulate this. Alright, let's go. Go get 3 minutes. Oh, yeah, there's no... I mean, actually, what am I doing, man? I just actually missed this. So, you know, I always trade the CSD. It trades into a gap, so like this. I'll take in something like this. Well, let's see if we got the 5 minute first. We actually got the 5 minute first. Yep. So we do get SMT fill, right? And I trade this liking asset because there's no reason to re-hit that low. And where this just shoots upwards. Yeah, so as I said, I need SMT fill because otherwise I cannot trade this. And so we actually, oh fuck man, I missed it. It looks like hindsight, but that's how I always trade it. Yeah, so close to the, what is this drawn liquidity? Oh, let's see what happens on silver here. Yeah, okay, we get cooked. I guess gold start reversing. We did close it here, so we get this bear CSD. Oh, this actually also starts reversing though, yeah. I will call it there, I'll be honest. I don't think this is gonna hit anything else. We just probably already exhausted the range of today. Let's just look, but yeah, we're just consolidating here. What is this? Are this Tron speaking? What's it not say here? Yeah, even the indices are just not it. Okay, so we do start getting V shape here. So we a C2 in the 4. I don't want to trade gold again. I don't really want to trade gold here. Wait, was I looking at the 5 minute? No. I mean, I think it's too late at this point. Oh, you do get this V shape. Oh, you get this 5 minute. We could try this. This would be like a 4-hour internal towards like internal range towards external, leaving relatively equalized. Oh, we could try this definitely. Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay. We probably could go back in there. Alright, so that's another 2R. Yeah, silver is pretty slow. I should probably not trade silver. Or just wait for, I don't even know. I don't know when silver starts rallying higher. Or just wait. Gold is probably still pretty good. So, I mean, that's going to end the week there. Oh, no, trade. Yeah, it's like very late as well. Wait, did I take this? 11:40. Okay, before 12. Anything before 12 is fine. So, not a great start of the week. But we do come back. No trades here. That's fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. All right, so that's actually gonna be it.